from Las Heras, Mendoza, Argentina. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Palace of Dreams, Kevin Diamante Munoz. Out of the blue corner on my right at 52.14 kilograms. As a professional, 11 wins with just 2 losses. He boxes in the white and pink trunks. 9 of his 11 wins coming by way of knockout. He hails from Edenvale, trained by Coach Vusimtolo. 6-time South African amateur champion. Former Gauteng and ABU Junior Bantamweight champion, and the current WBA Pan-African Super Flyweight champion. No stranger to this very venue, no stranger to this very ring. He is Ricardo, the Magic Man, Malajika.
Both fighters have had their success on the international stage. Both will want more as they tee up here for the
I've given you
Junior
instructions in the dressing room.
Bantamweight
Obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. Anything here is low, anything here is low, okay? Shake hands, good luck, God bless. Buena suerte.
Third man in the ring is Dion Dwartz from Cape Town. Very, very experienced referee. And there's no doubt they'll be in good hands here. Ricardo Malajika and Kevin Luis Munoz. Ricardo Malajika will fight out of the blue corner in the pink trunks. Kevin Luis Munoz, Diamante with the black and white. The bell's out for round number 1 of a scheduled 12 for the IBO Junior Bantamweight Championship of the World. Both boxers fighting out of the orthodox stance. And Munoz connects with Malajika, who's on the ground.
When he's down, you don't hit him, okay?
Not sure what happened there. Looked like a slip. What's next, look? What's next? Munoz has come out fighting.
Munoz last fought in February of this year. A month later for Ricardo Malajika, who beat Adrian Laresan of the Philippines at Empress Palace with a technical knockout in the 5th of 10 rounds. Nice lunging punches from Malajika. Goes to the body now. Munoz looks just as hungry, even though he's on the back foot.
Yeah, good right hand from Malajika. Munoz comes forward. Malajika's got to keep his hands up. Munoz is a very experienced fighter.
19th fight of his career. Comes into the fight in his 111th round, 66th round of boxing for Ricardo Malajika. Both tasted success. Malajika's lost twice, the last time against Siko Kotole in April of 2022. Only 1 loss for Munoz in his career.
Nice right hand from Munoz, but it didn't land. This, of course, like Kevin said, for the vacant IBO Junior Bantamweight Championship of the World.
Nice right hand, left uppercut. Not much power in it from Malajika, but he's signaling some intent here. Wide eyes. Right, but he was backing away. Munoz didn't have much power from Malajika. Nice sharp jabs from Ricardo. Another one.
I think as you said that, he heard you, Kevin, and he threw a powerful right hand.
Tries another powerful right hand. There's a stinging jab from Munoz, Diamante. This is going to be an interesting one. Both fighters establishing the jab. Fighters fighting at the 52.20 kilogram weight limit. Not the biggest of fighters, but we expect lots of action in this one. Malajika trying to catch Munoz on the turn.
Well, a good opening round from both fighters. They've come to fight. Who wants this world title? It's vacant. Good jab from Malajika. Good jab from Munoz. Good jab from the South African. Yeah, round 1, and he's hurt Munoz.
Nice left hand on the turn from Malajika. Tries the same thing. And then has to hold on as Munoz fights back. With 10 seconds remaining in round 1. Entertaining first round, Brian.
Yeah, good opening round. I thought it was pretty even until the end. The judges might favor Malajika, but it was close.
Water, please.
I might just favour Malajika as well.
Beautiful, my
Busi
boy.
Matola and Marco
Only
Luis
one thing, you fuck
are
out.
working in
Hit,
Malajika's corner.
Thank you. Hit, thank you. Only thank you. Give me thank you. You understand?
So, yeah, Malajika basically fell over Munoz's foot. Oh, that's illegal.
Tell you what, later in the fight there could have been a point deduction.
Yeah, he could have lost it. Basically, should have lost the point for that.
Nice combination of punches there from Ricardo Malajika.
Former WBO featherweight champion and the trainer there, Pablo Chapman.
There was a time that Diamante Munoz looked as if he was in a spot of bother, but he managed to get him out of it, himself out of it. Round 2 of the scheduled 12 for the vacant IBO Junior Bantamweight Championship of the World. Malajika by 10 points to 9, in my opinion, in the first round. Almost gets caught coming forward. Munoz slipping punches.
Malajika needs to keep those hands nice and tidy.
Just a little slap with the wrist there from Malajika.
Munoz obviously not.
Nice right
Such
hand.
a good record for nothing. He can fight.
Right hand cuts the side of the face of Munoz from Ricardo Malajika. Both showing good lateral movement in the early stages of this one. Staying away from the bombs that will certainly come through the duration of this fight. Sharp jabs from both fighters.
Munoz looking for the right hand. You can see he's loading up with the right hand, but he's not landing. Malajika's finding the range.
Right uppercut and left to the body from Malajika. Munoz wants to come on the inside. Watching a bit of footage of Munoz in action when he fought against Abel Leandro Silva in a fight in 2022. And yeah, he looked pretty good. He looked very patient in that fight, and he was backing away, fighting almost a counter-attack as a big swinging right hand from Malajika. But he wasn't afraid to come inside and mix it. One thing that impressed me was the straight punches that I saw from Munoz in that fight. Is he going to be allowed to get close enough to land for Malajika, who looks very fluid at the moment in his movement?
Yeah, smooth. Malajika switches a lot from southpaw to orthodox. Works for him. Got to keep the hands up while he's doing it though. Munoz is coming forward. And so far, a good fight here in the junior bantamweight division. Possibly Ricardo Malajika shading this round as well.
Well, Munoz never afraid to just go onto the back foot, soak up a little bit of the action. Nice little popping left hand from Malajika. Then he comes forward. He just got caught on the inside a bit there, did Ricardo. Always got to be careful when you come forward at pace to an opponent who is a reasonable counter-puncher. Snappy little left hand from Malajika.
Yeah, Malajika's got the work rate going nice and smooth here in round number 2.
Yeah, it's a good fight so far from Malajika. He's fighting the right fight. He's keeping his opponent at bay, and he's using the jab to good effect so far. It's a good start for the South African. Swing and a miss. That is a nice little right hand, and although Munoz was backing away, he certainly would have felt that one. And then on the turn, swinging right hand from Ricardo Malajika. Maibuye, bring it back. The promoters for the Rugby World Cup that'll start on the 1st of September and go till the 28th of October, live on your World of Champions Supersport Variety 4 and DSTV streaming. Watch out for that. Are the Springboks going to bring it back?
Well, so far so good for the young South African. 2 rounds possibly in the bag. 10 rounds to go.
Start of round number 3 of the schedule 12. Munoz a little slow off his stool, but I don't think it's too much problem with that. Both fighters finding out of the orthodox stance. Seems to be a little bit of a problem on the black trunks of the Argentinian. Referee Dion Duarte well equipped to spot anything that's a miss inside the square jungle.
Yeah, like you said, Kevin, Dion Duarte has been in the big league already. He's been a referee and a judge in many big fights, and he's a brilliant referee, I must say.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's got a huge, huge reputation, not only in South Africa, but globally as well. Malajika continues with the game plan. Not sure why he looked down on that occasion. It's dangerous to take your eyes off your opponent in the fight game.
Definitely don't take your eyes off your opponent in this game. But he's popping the jab nicely.
There's a sharp left hand from Munoz. Receives one back from Malajika. 2 minutes remaining in round 3 of a scheduled 12. It's pretty even at the moment. Shot from Munoz. Nice right hand from Malajika. Referee says to Munoz, he must keep his punches up.
Stop. Break.
Malajika just holding on for the moment.
Munoz hurt Malajika with a left hook.
Tries the uppercut as Munoz. There's lots of chatter coming from the Munoz corner at the moment, sensing they might be able to end this early.
Don't push.
Well, it's a better round for Munoz. Landed a big left hook, hurt Ricardo Malajika. Malajika's recovered.
Just look for a moment that Malajika wanted to try and hold on to the gloves of Munoz. At the moment, Munoz looking confident, just bouncing on his toes. You know, what's interesting from Munoz is that he keeps his feet quite close together. Now Malajika returns the punches with interest.
Lovely stuff here in round 3 towards the end of the round from Ricardo Magic Man Malajika. The round was close until now.
Watch your head.
Both the boxers coming in simultaneously. Referee Duarte offers the warning. Yeah, it's been an interesting round, Brian. First of all, it was Munoz at the start of the round, and then Malajika with a combination towards the end of the second minute. And now that sharp jab from Malajika. Happy to see that Malajika can take a punch.
Yeah, he got caught to that left hook early on in the round, Malajika, but he's recovered well.
Munoz is coming again. Right hand from Munoz.
Well, it's a competitive fight in the junior bantamweight division here for the vacant IBO world title. South Africa's Ricardo Magic Man Malajika against Argentinians Kevin Luis Diamante Munoz.
Waiting for that left hand. It wasn't that one, that's for sure. Missed the top there.
That's it. Yeah.
Lovely left hand from Luis Munoz.
Good camera work from Supersport. Yeah, Malajika was holding on. He felt the power from Munoz. It's a world title fight. It's not going to be all your own way.
You can do this and go straight down there. Because it's like this.
Yes.
To look at the one side. You understand what I'm saying?
When you stay out on the
Shots
left
coming
side,
from Vusim Tole.
Believe.
Needs to focus, concentrate
This is
on
your
what
side.
the trainer is saying as well. Would have been frustrated, I think, with opening himself up to that left hand from Munoz.
Done. Come here. Okay, before this fight starts getting untidy, let me caution both of you, okay? You watch your head and both of you watch the low blow and don't push. I'm here to break it, okay? Let's go.
Yeah, Duarte's like the headmaster of the school. He gets him and he tells him exactly what he thinks.
I wonder how referee Dion Duarte's Spanish is. Rangy left hand from Malajika. Oh, he looked to unleash the combination there. But Munoz got tagged with the right hand from Malajika. He's trying some big punches in there, is Munoz.
Munoz is doing the right thing. He's swinging with a left hook. He knows he can catch Ricardo Malajika with a left hook. Malajika's fighting a good fight, but those hands have got to be harder.
Both fighters watchful at the moment. It's been an entertaining fight so far. Fourth round of a scheduled 12 for the vacant IBO Junior Bantamweight Championship of the World. Reaching punch from Munoz. You've got to be careful with that, and he left his hand in the punch. He could have been tagged with the right hand of Ricardo Malajika. Nice left hand from Munoz. He's looking sharp here, is the Argentinian.
Much better round number 4 for Munoz.
Both fighters
still not landing enough punches to me. You know when guys try and fight off the back foot, Kevin, and they try and counter punch, but they're not throwing punches.
Nice little straight right there as he launches forward this time, Ricardo Malajika. No reaction at all from Munoz. Left hand uppercuts on the run from Munoz.
I like the left hook from Munoz, it's working. But Ricardo's penetrating with the straight right. 1-3-1 for me, round number 4.
Nice double jab from Ricardo Malajika. Still has his eyes wide open.
Yeah, Malajika has that look about him, Kevin. Those eyes are wide open, which means he's very focused and concentrating.
Lunging left hand from Malajika, careful not to be caught on the inside by Munoz. Spoke about the patience that he showed in the fight that I watched against Abel Leandro Silva. And they fought for the South American Junior Bantamweight Championship.
Well, it's almost like when one wants to give Kevin Munoz the round, Ricardo Malajika fights back towards the end of the round. So, depending what the judges like, let them make the decision. We're unofficial, of course.
Difficult not to get caught coming forward with Munoz when he almost leaps in towards his opponent, because if he's got his hands in the wrong position, he can be caught.
Oh, good right hand from Munoz. Down the middle. Got the tension from the South African.
That is a good round for both of the fighters. First round that I would have even between the two boxers.
Well, there we see Kevin Lerena, the number 1 contender in the WBC for the Bridgerweight title. He's having a big chat with his promoter, Rodney Berman, CEO of Golden Gloves. Kevin Lerena waving. Hopefully he'll be back in action right here at Empress Palace sometime later this year. We look forward to that. Kevin fills this place out, that's for sure. And the crowd love him. We see Matala chatting to his man with a pink hairstyle. We believe he's slightly ahead on points, but there's 8 rounds to go.
Yeah, they certainly are, and there's still plenty that can happen with not only in the next 8 rounds, but maybe the next 3 of them. Munoz is looking sharp here. The bell sounds for the start of round number 5 of a scheduled 12. There's a world championship at stake here. RBO Junior Bantamweight, right into the body from Munoz. It's a slight change in what he does, because he's looking for that left hand. You like the left hand of Munoz, Brian?
Yeah, he's got a terrific little left hook. Ricardo's got to be careful of that, because that snappy little left hook, which is such a good punch for anybody. My favorite punch ever is a short 6-inch left hook. And Munoz does it quite well, and he does it sneakily. Malajika's going to have to be careful of that, but Malajika's boxing a good fight. He's patient, he's using the jab, and he knows he's got 12 rounds. It's a world title. It's his first world title, both of them.
Munoz again, as we've seen in previous footage of the Argentinian, waiting patiently on the outside, and then he leaps into the action and tries to throw punches from that sort of position. It's an interesting style. Tries to throw the right hand on the inside, gets caught coming forward by Malajika, and then claims that there was a low blow. Referee says box on.
An excellent combination now from Malajika.
Both of you watch your heads, okay? Both of you from the inside.
Warning them both for headbutting.
Sharp left hand from the Argentinian fighter. Double jab from Malajika. Tries to follow up with another one here. Hasn't landed the right. Does land the right now. That's Malajika.
Yeah, Malajika's fighting a cool, calm and collected fight. Very smart for a 25-year-old.
combination from Malajika. Finds the targets. He really does swing with some purpose, does Munoz, doesn't he? Another jump all over the top of each other. The two boxes.
He's not landing Munoz, and Malajika is landing, but he is throwing with purpose, and he's always going to be dangerous. He's not 16-1 for nothing. That's for sure. It's Munoz.
40 seconds away from the end of round 5 of the scheduled 12. Jabs landing almost at will. The right-left combination. Uppercut from Malajika. Is he too far away for those punches to be really causing any problems for the Argentinian? Continues to lunge in though. And at some stage, surely Malajika's got to catch him coming forward like that.
Yeah, he's a tough guy, the Argentinian. He's come to fight.
The right hands from Malajika.
The man from Argentina, he's tough, there's no doubt about that.
Well, Malajika winning his first round in a couple. I thought he had won the first and second rounds as South African. And maybe round 5 as well. It's a pretty tight fight. There's not much to choose between the two boxers. Pulse of a Nation is the story of South African football. 4-part documentary series live on PSL TV and DSTV streaming from Sunday the 10th of September. Want to know more about South African football? Pulse of the Nation is your story.
Punches, center punches.
Yes.
You understand? Center punches is good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
It's got busy.
They're busy in the corner of Ricardo Malajika. At the moment, it's a pretty even fight. Malajika ahead on my unofficial scorecard by a couple of points. But it's a lot tighter than that one feels. It's up to the judges, as you said, Brian. I mean, we've spoken about this before in the fight game. What type of fighter does a judge prefer? The come forward, the counter punch, the peekaboo, the stick and move. The judges have their preferences.
Yeah, of course, Kevin, and that's why there's 3 judges around the ringside to make it as fair as possible. 3 people looking at it differently, unbiasedly. And yeah, some as you say, some of the judges like the come forward fighter, some like the scientific boxer. But Malajika's got to be winning. He's throwing more punches, landing more punches. Munoz needs to come and fight now.
Whatever happens tonight, Brian, in this fight, we know that when Duncan Pollock reads the result, if it does go to the scorecards, we're going to hear and the new, because this is for a vacant title.
Absolutely. There definitely won't be and still. No, that'll be and the new. Well picked up, Kevin Evans.
I'll try my best.
Nothing gets past Kevin Evans.
These two fighters trying to get past each other here. Munoz and Malajika. Munoz in the black trunks, Malajika in the pink hairstyle as well. Unmistakable, the South African. Not much going on in round number 6 of the scheduled 12. That's a nice little choppy right hand as he just catches Malajika changing direction.
Both these fighters are scientifically very good.
Couple of nice straight left hands from Ricardo Malajika. Pops the right hand. Tries that right hand. We've seen that right hand a couple of times when he just turns his body and catches Munoz on the turn.
Yeah, I like what Malajika's doing, Kevin. He's fighting a calm fight. He's calculated. He's thinking about it. He's not falling out of his own feet. Good left hand. Now he's at the southpaw stance. Switch hitter, big time is followed. Is Ricardo Malajika. Munoz says, bring it on, but he's a bit wild.
Caught with a little right hand. Just as he tried to turn there, did Munoz. And I thought he'd almost caught Malajika with a low blow at one stage.
Well, what Munoz is doing now is the right fight. He's got a pressure on. Oh, and a good left hook from Munoz. He's got to go forward if he wants to win. And Malajika's got to be careful of that left hook.
Well, there's a slight change in what he's doing, because he was just almost standing back, being patient, then lunging in with a combination of punches. Now he's just coming forward.
Well, that's what he's got to do.
Tries to land the right hand and gets caught coming forward by Malajika. Right as we head towards the bell to end round number 6. There's a nice little right hand in there as well.
Ducking down the back of the head.
From the man who hails from Argentina.
You understand? That's the boxing you do.
I mean, both of the boxers had opportunities to shine in that round.
You understand?
And I've got it even. I think both exchanged punches that were adequate enough to gain points, but I thought that Malajika was good in the opening stages and Munoz maybe a little better towards the end of the round.
Yeah, tough round to call. I would go with Munoz in that round. Although in the slow-mo action doesn't look like it. Yeah, tough round to call. You know, so the viewers know as well, you're allowed to call it even. It can be a 10-10 round. And
Anímate, es posible, 1-2, papá. Anímate que no se otro, Kevin. Vamos.
Halfway through the fight, Brian. Vacant RBO Junior Bantamweight Championship of the World. Ricardo Malajika, Kevin Luis Munoz, South Africa against Argentina. Live at Empress Palace. Palace of Dreams. Mecca of South African boxing. What doesn't happen here doesn't matter.
Malajika starts to make it happen now. Not enough punches from both fighters, especially Malajika at this stage.
Stop it. Stop punching, stop punching.
World Sports Betting, no doubt, will be a busy place. It has been a busy place this evening, no doubt will be a busy place still. Because we still have Raw Knapp against Prismislaw Zisk in the international junior middleweight fight that comes up after the conclusion of this one. 1 minute into the second half of the fight. Quiet start to round number 7, and as I say, that Ricardo Malajika with a triple jab. Still lunging in a little bit here is Munoz. At what stage does he lose patience and get caught by Malajika? He's a really nice, compact little fighter. I like the way he raises the right shoulder as well. Maybe not enough, but Malajika's doing nice. He slips a punch, lands the left. That's Malajika.
Yeah, Munoz is decent, that's for sure, Kevin. I mean, that's why this is a world title fight. Both these guys are showing that they deserve to be fighting for the vacant IBO title. And it's a close fight, it's a tough fight. Ricardo's complaining about elbow, but he's landing good punches. Well, Munoz is coming on strong in round number 7.
He showed in the beginning of the round that he seemed to be quite keen to fight the way it fought in rounds 5 and 6, but suddenly in the second half of the round, he's coming on strong, is Kevin Munoz. Such an interesting fight, such a technical bout.
Well, it's an even fight so far. Munoz coming on strong in round number 7.
Don't push his head down.
He needs to work and throw more punches. Malajika wants to win this fight.
Munoz turning this round in his favor. Right hand, nice little left. Clips the jaw of the man from Argentina.
Well, he's coming on now. Munoz. Malajika pops the jab out of southpaw stance.
Snapping the right hand from Munoz. Another right hand from Munoz. In the reaching left hand from Malajika ends round number 7, and I thought the man from Argentina looked pretty good in that round.
Yeah, another good round for Munoz. Ricardo seems to be slacking in the middle rounds. Oh yes, there was a big elbow. You see the elbow in Ricardo's eye. Definitely not intentional, accidental. And that definitely happens in the fight game. Close fight. 5 rounds to go. Malajika's going to have to up his work rate.
always put a flip back. The mouth is
Malajika.
not
What are the instructions? Do they change anything? Do they need to change anything in
¿Te das
order
cuenta
to
que ya le has pegado a la izquierda? Ya no la
They
ves.
don't need to change much.
Ya está más lento.
Ricardo Malajika needs to up his work rate.
A bit of blood coming from the nose of Kevin Luis Diamante Munoz. Referee Duarte waiting for the seconds to leave the square jungle before the battle continues.
For round number 8, if you just joined us, this vacant IBO junior bantamweight title fight. Kevin Luis Munoz from Argentina. And he faces South Africa's Ricardo Magic Man Malajika. It's a close fight.
Yeah, it's a very tight fight indeed. At what stage, Brian, does the conditioning lapse for either one of the two boxers? Either that, or at what stage do one of these fighters then take complete control over the fight? Do we wait for the championship rounds, 11 and 12, or does something happen before that?
No, it's got to happen now, Kevin. You got to go to the next level now. You got to up your game.
That's a tough one when you've been fighting for 7 rounds already.
But this is what defines champions. When a guy after 7 or 8 rounds can up his game, he becomes the champion. So whoever ups their game now will possibly win this vacant title.
Average of 6 rounds per fight for Munoz.
Munoz got a lot of Vaseline on him. I'm surprised that the referee didn't stop him. Oh, good right hand from Malajika.
Yeah, he's trying to lunge in those punches at the moment, Munoz. But there's not a lot coming back from the Argentine boxer. Takes a little right hand, does Malajika. Trying to duck out of the way. Right hand from Malajika, left, right. Big swinging right, misses from the South African. Left misses this time.
Well, the work rate's a bit better now from Malajika in round number 8.
Reaching right hand from the South African. Another one, right hand from Malajika.
Both of you, keep it up, keep it up.
1 minute remaining in round 8 of the schedule 12. Referee Duarte says, keep it up, gentlemen.
Malajika's on the back foot. He needs to start putting on the pressure.
Now it's quite interesting the way Munoz starts the fight and he allows Malajika to come to him. And when you get into the second half of the round, then he starts pushing forward and landing punches and trying to dominate matches and steal the round from the South African. Nice turnaround here, though, from Malajika. A couple of good punches landing from the South African right above our commentary position. If they go through the ropes, they'll land on the left, right.
You're right above our head, Jack. Good work from Malajika. Turns his man around.
Nice right hand, gets him knocked.
Malajika needed to win this round, and he possibly has won this round.
I agree.
Good work from South Africa, and he needed that round just to kind of tidy it up again and get him slightly ahead.
Yep, and in agreement with you. Nice work rate from Ricardo Malajika. We only have 4 rounds remaining. 4 rounds. In the sport of boxing is a long
Respire,
time.
compadre. Si puede, respira.
Respira por ahí.
Nice triple punch. Left, right from Malajika. Ended up in the blood nose for Kevin Luis Munoz.
9 minutes and nothing.
We got the time to go.
9 minutes.
Don't let him push you.
Train for this. You
Don't let
train.
him push you back. Drop the straight hand shots. 1, 2. Boom, boom, boom,
Now,
boom.
who is the hungry
He's coming in straight line to you now.
of the
He's
two
a little bit
fighters?
desperate. He knows he's
Get
behind.
started now. No,
Don't understand.
Ricardo Malajika fighting on home territory. It's his 13th bout at Empress Palace. He's only had 1 fight outside of Empress Palace.
Go there.
And that was at Sun City
Wipe some of it off.
when
Wipe
he
some
lost
of it off.
against Siko Bortole.
Con la mano arriba.
Now, the referee does spot too much Vaseline on the face of Kevin Luis Munoz. The action comes thick and fast at the start of round number 9 of a schedule 12. And as you said, Brian, this is the time where the fighters need to start bringing out the #1 game plan. He's pushing forward early in the round. We don't often see that from Munoz. He's normally a lot more patient. But he's looking as if he's more purposeful here in round 9.
Yeah, I've got Ricardo winning by a couple of points, but it's whoever wins the last couple of rounds.
You say a couple of points. I've got it a couple of points as well. 78 to 76 currently.
But of course, yeah, I'm going with 2 points to Ricardo Malajika at this stage, but 2 points is not enough. There's 4 rounds to go, and Munoz is throwing that left hook.
Yeah, he's gone back to the fight plan here, and you know, those punches of purpose, meaning he gets clipped with a little left hand from Malajika, who suddenly seems a little bit surprised at the purpose shown here by Munoz. He's got to turn it around though, Malajika.
And you know, I say it every time we commentate, Kevin, and I'll say it for the rest of my life. The guy coming forward and throwing the most punches is going to be winning the fight.
Watch your head, Ricardo.
So,
Stop.
when Ricardo goes
Ricardo,
forward, he looks
watch
good.
your head,
When
okay?
Munoz goes forward, he looks good.
Box.
You've got to come forward.
They're both coming forward simultaneously, and there's a little bit of blood on Malajika and on Munoz.
But it's a good fight. They're standing in the middle of the ring, and they're exchanging blows. These two guys are in great condition. Well done to both their trainers for bringing them in such brilliant condition. It's a good little junior bantamweight title fight. Well, he's not throwing enough punches now, Munoz. If he wants to take this title back to Argentina, he's going to have to up his work rate. And it's not over yet for the South African.
No, not by any stretch of the imagination. Blood on the nose of Ricardo Malajika. Both fighters still very keen to lift this vacant IBO Junior Bantamweight World Championship.
And that'll motivate Munoz as well, that Ricardo's got a bloody nose. You'll know that he's catching him.
Punches are still so sharp for this deep into the fight. Ooh, it's a big swing and a miss from Malajika. It almost looked tired, didn't it?
Well, nobody can take their foot off the pedal now in round number 9. Well, will Vusi Matalo get his first world champion, and will South Yours get their first world champion? Ricardo will create history in a lot of ways.
There was a nice combination from Ricardo Malajika on the inside. Right hand from Malajika. Left hand from Malajika. But he's only throwing single punches at the moment, is the South African.
Great
On
win.
the bell.
Great run for Ricardo Malajika. He's back. He's back. With 3 rounds to go. Oh. Well, you know, in the fight game, it's such a difficult game, Kevin. I mean, guys come forward, you know, especially the smaller guys who hit each other with the head, who hit each other with the elbow. It's not the easiest sport in the world. I think there's easier sports. Kevin Munoz,
You can learn chess if you want.
looks like he's breathing. Yeah, and chess is quite hard as well. Right, Munoz is going to have to up his game with 3 rounds to go. Otherwise, we're going to see South Africa crowned with the new world champion.
Tell you what, there's going to be a towel in the hands of referee Jesse Duarte, who's looking anxiously over towards the corner of the man from Argentina, and maybe that's going to be tidied up as well. Final instructions then for both corners. The start of round number 10 of the schedule 12. Vacant RBO Junior Bantamweight Championship of the World. Live for you on Supersport, your World of Champions. Brought to you by Empress Palace and by World Sports Betting. I hope you're enjoying your evening of boxing.
Munoz is deceiving because he stands in front of you and he gives you angles and he throws good punches and he's very fit. So he's putting up a good fight, the man from Argentina. Munoz, the man from South Africa, I've got to say, is boxing a beautiful fight.
Well, it's going to reach a stage, unless Munoz starts to dominate and to take points away from the South African, that the man from Argentina is going to need a knockout, or knockdown at least.
Yeah, if he doesn't win this round, Munoz, then he definitely needs a knockdown. Malajika needs to keep popping the jab, and Munoz needs to close the gap. You've got to fight the style that your opponent doesn't like. So, in this case, I'd say Munoz, make Ricardo go back. cut off the ring. But the same goes for Malajika. Make Munoz go back. And that's the guy winning the fight. The guy making the other guy go back. And the guy throwing the most punches, which right now is Ricardo Malajika.
Just held back on the punch there, did Munoz. Nothing really landing at the moment, as we have 1 minute remaining in round 10 of a scheduled 12, and then there's only 6 minutes remaining. Little popping right hand from Malajika. That's a better right hand from the South African.
Yeah, he's worked it out, Malajika, that Munoz has got a sneaky left hook. He's worked it out well, but he's not getting tagged.
Malajika fighting a good fight here, but Munoz's conditioning seems to be at its peak. Left-right combination from the South African.
And a good fight from these two talented guys.
Now, I wouldn't want to be a ringside judge if this does go to the scorecards. Nice right hand from Munoz. He's relying on the left hand, but I tell you what, Malajika's done enough to, first of all, circle away from the left hand, and then also keep his guard up. Limping right hand to the body from Malajika.
Malajika's still quite comfortable on points here. 2 rounds to go.
Now it's a tough fight.
Round number 11, boy. Round number 11. You understand? One more left. 2 rounds a lot. How many rounds you tell me you can do in the gym? 24.
Well, 2 rounds to go. One starting to think, Kevin, that Munoz from Argentina, he needs a knockdown. He needs something spectacular to get back into the fight.
Yeah, I agree completely. There's a bit of swelling over the left eye of the South African, Ricardo Malajika. But yeah, I had Malajika ahead by 98-94, but it could be a little closer than that. But even if it is 1 point closer, there's only 2 rounds remaining.
That was a lovely sight of Vusi Matola talking to Ricardo Malajika like his baby. And it will be Vusi Matola's first world champion should Ricardo Malajika win this world title. So 6 minutes left. Let's see what's going to happen. Round number 11, the penultimate round. Ricardo Malajika against Kevin Luis Munoz. Munoz needs a knockdown to get back into this fight. Otherwise, South Africa is going to have a new IBO champion of the world.
Nice start to the round by Malajika, the left-right combination. Just trying to establish his dominance. These are the championship rounds, Brian. Place you've been on many occasions, even further, because you fought 15-round fights.
Yeah, I fought quite a few 15-rounders. I enjoyed them, but yeah, I tried not to get hit. It did help a bit. As it always does. My defensive skills were okay, but that's all hard work. But back to the action here. You can see these two guys are well-conditioned, well-trained. They put in the time. They train for months and hours every day, putting in the work to be in condition like us, to fight like us in the 11th round.
Both fighters have given themselves enough chance to recover after their previous fights. Munoz last fought in February, Malajika last fought in March of this year. And they both look very well conditioned. They're both putting up a great fight tonight. Round 11 of 12 for a world title. Lunging forward again, back to his old tricks. Munoz nearly got caught coming forward there by Malajika. Malajika, just has things worked out. He's not as much lateral movement as I say that he does move, does the South African. Nice sharp left hand from Malajika.
Yeah, Malajika's fought a very cool, calculated fight and a smart fight, I must say. Not sure what the judges have got, but he's definitely ahead on points.
Yeah, I've got him ahead on points as well. My scorecard is not anywhere near official. Don't want it to be either for that matter. Don't need that sort of pressure.
How many points have you got, Kevin?
I'm coming through.
I think Ricardo Malajika could be.
They exchange good punches, both with right hands, to Malajika and Munoz. Oh, nice right hand from Malajika. Another right hand from Malajika. Now he's sensing blood. Is the South African.
Malajika can feel that IBO world title getting closer by the minute. 3.5 minutes left.
Needs to just conserve that energy a little bit. I can understand what his intentions are, trying to end it here in round number 11. But he sent in some good punches, and there's another combination from Ricardo Malajika.
Munoz is holding on now. And another good round for the South African. 3 minutes to go to the championship for Ricardo Malajika. Can he win this world title? Well, we don't want to jinx it. It's got 3 minutes left. Keep the hands up tight, and he'll be South Africa's next world champion.
Si podemos. No hay mucha vaselina. Escucha.
Munoz, by my
Quiero que tire, pero tampoco que te la juegue en un club al pedo.
needs a knockout in the 12th and final round, Brian.
Yeah, he needs a knockout. There's no other way, Kevin. He's way behind on points. He needs a knockout KO, otherwise he's going to lose this fight on points. Malajika's fought a good, calculated 12-round fight. 3 minutes left, and South Africa could be crowned with our new IBO world champion.
I absolutely agree with you, as the two boxers will shake hands in the middle of the ring. The bell sounds for the start of the 12th and final round of a schedule 12. No knockdowns. But there have been some good punches, and there has been some good action. Live on your World of Champions at Empress Palace. It's Palace Nights at the Palace of Dreams.
2 minutes 42 seconds of Ricardo Malajika's dream, old-time dream of becoming a world champion. 6 brothers, all multiple champions in the amateurs. Trained by the late Billy in South Wales. Billy would be so proud now, looking down hopefully from heaven. And of course Anton Gilmore was turned Malajika professional. He'll be a proud man. Did a good job with Malajika. And of course now with Vusi Matola.
Well, the Argentinian certainly came to fight. It's no easy payday when you enter the square jungle. And Munoz has really put up a good performance tonight.
You just need to look at his record. Given 16-1. He's from South America. The guy must be able to fight. And you can see he can fight.
Only his second bout outside of Argentina. Did fight in Venezuela in June of 2021, but he's never traveled to Africa before. And he's looking to a strong finish here. He needs a strong finish. He needs more than a strong finish. He needs a knockout. Ricardo Malajika seems to have things going his way at the moment. Malajika staying out of trouble, but not allowing his opponent to overrule him, and not allowing Munoz to unleash the levers. Oh, a swing and a miss from Malajika. Minute remaining in the 12th and final round. Who will be crowned the new IBO Junior Bantamweight Champion of the World? We'll know in about a minute or so, unless there's a dramatic knockout in the final seconds. Munoz on the offensive, but nothing's landing from the Argentine. Punches on the break. Referee Duarte just looks him in the eye. Malajika fighting off the back foot, but he's fighting nicely here. Combination from Malajika, looking to end the round strongly again. Just 30 seconds remaining. Remaining in the title fight. Malajika on the front foot. Left hands. No big left hand that we saw earlier on in the fight from Kevin Luis Munoz. It's been a good performance from Malajika. It's been a good performance from Munoz. Both fighters think that they've won the IBO Bantamweight World Championship. Is it Malajika? Is it Munoz? Toro has Ricardo Malajika on his shoulders. Would it be a world title for our South African boxer? This one goes to the scorecards. Never easy to go through 12 rounds of boxing. And, Malajika waiting for the decision. Nicky Butler waiting for an interview. What a top lad this guy is. Not only is he a proper fighter, but he's also a heck of a decent bloke. Malajika with a big smile on his face seems to think that the world title and the belt is going to be strapped around his waist as soon as we get the confirmation of that from Duncan Pollock. Where's the man from Argentina going to be wearing that coveted belt and the championship on the junior bantamweight world champion? All will be revealed very soon, and the longer it takes, the more close it might seem. But it seems like Duncan Pollock has the numbers. Duncan Pollock will tell us what's happening in a moment or two as he continues to have a discussion. Malajika looks very calm, very cool, very relaxed. But there's a sense of happiness in the Argentinian camp too, the Argentine camp. Hopefully Kevin Luis Munoz will have a keepsake in that pair of gloves with the Supersport logo on it. Which way is this going to go? So the numbers have been tabulated, and Duncan will tell us what they say.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think as we did after the SA title fight, before I give you the result of this one, a nice big round of applause for Kevin Munoz, Ricardo Malajika. Ladies and gentlemen, we had 12 rounds of championship boxing for the vacant International Boxing Organization Junior Bantamweight World title. Our three judges scored it unanimously as follows. Judge Pumeza Zinakile from Greswell, Johannesburg, scored the fight 1-1-8-1-1-0. Judge Tony Nyangiwe from Diepkloof, Johannesburg, scored it 1-1-7-1-1-1. And Judge John Shipanuka from Lusaka, Zambia, scored it 1-2-0-1-0-8 in favor of the winner and the new IBO Junior Bantamweight champion from South Africa, Ricardo, the Magic Man, Malajika.
South Africa have a new world champion, and Brian Mitchell is there to ask the champion how he feels about those 12 rounds.
Right with me, Ricardo, Magic Man Malajika, the IBO Junior Bantamweight Champion of the world. You've made history for South Hills, you've made history for the Malajika brothers, you made history for your country. Well done, Ricardo Malajika, as the IBO Junior Bantamweight World Champion. Talk to us, champion.
Thanks for everybody for coming out. I really want to thank